Hi guys, thank you for coming. If you're gonna come up, if you're gonna watch later, thank you for watching. This is Snack and Chat with me, Leah. Y'all, girl is tired. I was very not sure I was gonna do this today because my brain said, I'm tired. I need a nap. I'm exhausted, y'all. I am thoroughly exhausted. My brain hurts. I actually closed my laptop Friday and took a whole nap. Yes. Yeah, good afternoon. I'm excited. Like my brain hurts. I as much as I like looking at technology, I'm sick of looking at my laptop. I can't explain it how well y'all. I'm just exhausted. So this one might be a very short broadcast because like I said, my brain is overloaded and whoo y'all. That's all I can say is my brain is way overloaded and I just don't know what to do about it. Keep us coming soon. So I just want to know how it went with everybody. I know how it went with me. The hiccups. 4 hours of Zoom. Whew, we had all day. We had 6.5, 8 hours of Zoom. Oh, the middle school, like the kindergartners, got 4 hours, but everybody else got full days. And we had babies crying. One of my girls said, her mom said she was trapped in her computer, and I know exactly how she felt because it was very difficult with them. Yeah, it's like, and you have to teach them how to go back and forth between the different Google Meets and the Zoom, and if they've never done it before, oh jeez, like we would start off pretty good in the morning, and then we was like, look, just put your head down, turn your computer off. Well, no, turn the camera off. You ain't gotta look at us. We just need to know you there every once in a while. Because I had turned mine off, and I was, like, I can't keep doing this. And then on Friday, after that long week, and then you had the PDs. I was like, I can't do PDs. My brain can't handle it. So I know if I was struggling and they were struggling. And like I said, a lot of our kids by lunchtime. Number one, they put out lunch at 11 o'clock. That's all I'm gonna say. They put out lunch at 11. And by 12:30 ish, half our class that was there. Then after that, kept going down and down and down, and I could not blame them because I wanted to sign off too. I mean, it's a lot, and my niece who's in high school is in North Carolina. I think it's a whole school district down there. Oh, you took the front of the PD. Mm. Yeah, so yeah, hers is 2 hours in the morning. They have an option of doing it 2 hours in the morning or 2 hours in the afternoon. So it's like they have two periods in the morning, and then you can switch off if you want and not do a period in the morning and do it in the afternoon. It's the same session. And then it's a Monday, Wednesday. No, Wednesday is like their asynchronous day. I hate that. Their independent work day. Yes, like I wish I could do that. I need to go out too, like, cause yeah, just turn the camera. I just turn the camera off and stood out the window at my tree. And then I made an excuse. Today I had to get up early. I had to get out because I was dying. I was like, I'm gonna just take a walk to the supermarket. Need anything? No. Maybe coffee. Can it wait? Sure. But I'm still going because I cannot be in here that much longer. Hey, Sophia. Ooh, yeah. So, tell me how y'all week. Yes. How'd y'all week go? Because I know how mine went. And like I said, I'm ready to curl up in my bed. I'm so glad for this 3-day weekend. I don't know what to do with myself. And the funny thing is, I think that I'm going to have to do a little bit work because on Tuesday we're doing regular classes, well, our regular groups for reading and stuff. So my reading group has work. So I have to do that. Oh man, I thought about IG Live. I don't know if I can find it on IG. I'm gonna work on that this weekend and this week. Ooh. Rosemary, let me think on that one. I'm gonna do some research on how to get this on IG. Yeah, because that would be cool. That'd be cool. Like this program I'm using now, I can have up to 10 guests on at one time. So there is that. Oh, you can do that now. Let me see. Here, I'm gonna copy it into the. I'm gonna put it into the thing. So if you go there, if you go to StreamYard, like copy that address into your address bar, poof, you can be online with me live and have a whole chat. Usually Keepa comes in, she says she's coming. But yeah, Keepa, I understand. Exhausting. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look it up this weekend. Once my brain finally stops being exhausted. So it'll probably be like tonight or tomorrow. Thank God for a whole weekend. 3-day weekend is beautiful right now. Cause IG would be fun. I was trying to look and find out how to do it, but it's like it's a different program with IG and Facebook. So I just got to figure it out. Once I figure it out, we can do it that way. Yeah, but I got my snack. I got my drink. I'm trying out different kinds of drinks. That's a nice iced tea. But I'm just tired. I want to see how everybody's doing. How did Zoom, Google Meets, technology go? Things we need to add, things we don't need to talk about. And I can tell you the saga of my book. So, this book right here. Yes.
Do you see me?
Yep. Hold on. I'm adding you right now.
All right. Hi, everybody. So,
Yeah.
you can invite up to 10 people on this one.
Yes.
Oh my God, this is much more genius. The other one, it's like you have to request live on IG. And then like one at a time, we all go on. And I was just going to say, like we can all vent that way too. And just say, oh my God, I can't believe. But yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah. Exhausted. Like I'm ready for bed.
Ugh. I think it was the second day I was on the poor kindergarteners. Some of them got frustrated because we're still, kind of in the process of interviewing them, seeing where they're at, and, just kind of taking it easy with them because this is all new for all of us, as we all know. One kindergartner almost closed his laptop and just went straight to sleep. I was like, oh no.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah. And by the time we were all done, my brain was fried. And that's when, you saw, the picture of me sitting out with my nice little beer. It helped my brain. My brain is now relaxed a little. I'm tired right now, but.
Yeah, my brain goes, why are you on a laptop? Close the laptop. Please close the laptop. You know you're tired. Because we have like our AS babies. we don't use the laptops and the Chromebooks like that. It was like mostly
You know.
workbooks, and so they were having like with the Google Meets messing up, and
Oh God.
they're switching back and forth. It was like one. So we have two that like three that really needs help,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them said her brother Kim was like, "Please don't keep switching her."
Yeah.
Because she's getting upset. My mom's not home. He's like, she's running around. She's crying, trying to run out the house. He's like, I'm trying to do my schoolwork at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, baby, sorry. And it's like,
Yeah, the Google Meet was going crazy on Thursday and Friday. So the teacher decided to switch it to Zoom, and Zoom
mm-hmm,
was much more quicker and on it. Um, Also, I know I'm a SSA, but she made me like co-teacher in the classroom, so I kind of feel more valued. She's like,
yeah,
you're not just my classroom assistant. I'm gonna make you co-teacher, so you're gonna help me out with this whole thing. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, Blossom, all those ideas that you had back in April and whatnot, download everything, give them to the teacher for the kids.
yeah,
They were basically arts and crafts resources, but to help
mm-hmm,
them, in their developmental and make learning a lot more fun than
yeah,
just wow.
yeah. It was like we had some. I was like this. I was like, and then we had new ones. So we had like our seventh and eighth graders that we had last year.
Uh
But then we
huh.
had a new sixth graders, and it was like some of them are like really on it. Others was
Oh,
like, mm
oh
mm.
yeah.
We was like, you know what? Go ahead. We'll see. Bye. Go ahead. Whatever you can do, go
Yeah,
ahead.
whatever you have to do because this is, I mean, wow. This is something for all of us. I know what we fought for was for safety and things like that, but wow, it's just painful to watch.
It is, and it's like, and I would have been okay with. I'm okay with staying home, but I've been if honestly, like I say, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
Yes, because if hindsight was 2020, it is 2020.
It's
I would have been
2020.
prepared. Yeah, it's 2020 all the way. I would have definitely made it so that my kids were already learning how to do it. Hey,
Hey!
Gabriel!
Hey!
Sophia says she's a lot of our students need assistance from someone at home. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
Blossom,
Yes,
send me
like to,
your phone number. Inbox me.
Oh, okay. I could. Oh, yeah, we're on live right now.
Yeah,
Okay, I
inbox
will.
me.
Yeah, I'll inbox.
Don't
Like,
give
wait a
it to
minute.
everybody.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, give me a call. I
No,
was
we don't
ready.
need that.
no, I need that one. Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
but
it's
this
been
week
rough, y'all. It's
What a
like two
week.
weeks. It's 2 weeks in one.
Yeah.
it's like 20 years. It's like 20 days. Like I am. Like I'm done. I'm ready to go home. I was like, can we go home? Can we try
I'm
it again?
I'm still sipping on coffee right now.
I done found some. Every once in a while, I try new drinks and I make my own. So I started. I used to do the Parmesan, the peach
Mhm.
brandy.
Oh, okay.
So then I said, I went to the store today. I was like, oh, hey, the liquor store's open. Didn't know it was open because it looks like it was abandoned. So
Mm.
then I went and I tried Christian Brothers because it was a bigger bottle for the same price. So
Right.
cheap.
Well, there you go.
So
Then, yeah. Well, smart, economically smart right now. We've got to be
yeah,
in these times.
yes. So I made some iced tea with it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna be sleep the rest of the day, but hey,
How much alcohol?
Wait,
it was like I didn't put that much, about that much, and but the cup is this big.
wait. Are you sipping on it now? Ooh,
But
that's
it's
a
not like that
nice
much
size.
alcohol. Yeah, it's only about that much alcohol to
Oh,
tea
okay. Oh,
because I'm a
okay.
lightweight.
Oh,
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
I
I'm
fell
not.
asleep with aspirin.
Oh, I even took my nailproxen like 2 days ago, right after I had that headache. That didn't help until the beer, kicked in, and then it was like, okay, finally, my brain can relax.
Yeah, my
So
brain was
much better.
off.
Ooh.
It was,
And then, well, I had an interview meeting before that with one of the kindergarten kindergarteners and the teacher. So working with that kindergartner, we already know that he has some kind of developmental delays and things like that going on. So concentrating on trying to comfort him in the process of helping him, and then doing the same thing with other 4 more kindergarteners after that Zoom call. It's so much easier in person. So much easier.
Yes, like I hate to say it, but doing this like right now, I really wish we could have went in, even if it was like a month. I just need a month to train the babies on how to do it right. If I can train the babies on how to do it and teach them how to navigate and be right there with them, we're off.
Some of them
can do it good.
Some of them already knew, and some of them didn't know, especially the kindergarteners right now, the babies. But like the first graders last year, they kind of caught on after a while. So I'm imagining them now in 2nd grade going, okay, we've got this.
Yeah.
Right now.
The ones in, like I said, a lot of, like mine were, how many kids did we have online last year? It wasn't even consistent. It was, we had 18 in the class.
Yeah.
We had 18 in the 2 classes and maybe 5 or 6 that were consistent. So Stephanie says hi.
Our
Stephanie! That's my girlfriend.
Hi, Stephanie.
That's my girl.
Our classrooms combined last year, we had 55 first graders total. Only about maybe 27 showed up. Well, that's half of the class, or half of the 2 combined. But a lot of them I was really concerned about. Because
that's what I'm like.
We didn't have everything up and running. I mean, like we did, but not with free internet. That was a big concern.
Yeah, it was even my internet, like Devin and I was fighting over internet for a while. He's like, Mom, what you doing? I was like, get off the internet. Mom, get off the internet. He's like, my game's lagging. Okay. We got Algorithm's internet and it's prepaid. Get off. You can have it after I'm done.
Wait a minute. I got a question for that. Did they offer any free internet access or internet access to us as staff?
No.
Nope.
I can't say something on FB right now that I want to say, but if everybody's thinking what I'm thinking, you mother suckers. You know the other word, but you know what I mean.
Look, we barely got laptops. And the only reason why we got them is because Dr. Height got embarrassed at the school board meeting.
Yeah, thanks to Leah.
Thank you. There's more embarrassments coming.
Because he said, oh, they're all right. They can use their phones like they did over the spring. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I wish they would give us a discount.
Meanwhile, you got a $604,000 office suite. How is that office suite looking right now? Can you go in that office? No, because of COVID.
Oh, he don't want to go in that office. He don't want to go in that office. I go sit in there for him. It's an empty building. I go sit in there in that $604,000 office.
We'll take a bunch of babies, air conditioning and all.
I think we should get a tour.
Yes.
Yes. As taxpayers and as workers, we should get a tour.
We paid for it.
Yeah, we sure did.
That was my raise.
That was all of our raises.
Because he probably got a housekeeper, everything. a private housekeeper.
A private housekeeper, too.
Climate control.
Meanwhile, we got kids that can't breathe.
Yes.
We have kids with asthma and workers with asthma, people with, dying of mesothelioma. You know what I mean by that word?
Yeah.
Mesothelioma. Okay, that word.
That nasty word, yeah.
I'm tired, okay?
I'm glad you tried it.
You tried it. I was like, that word. Yeah, that word. You preaching to the choir right now.
The M word. The M cancer word.
Yeah.
It's so many people got it.
A lot. And some people that got sick don't even have it, had something else, that was from the buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It was
mold.
crazy.
My
Mm-hmm.
school's not that old, but it still got mold.
It makes me
My
kind of
school,
wonder about the teacher that I told you all about that I had to accompany him being prone to seizures and things like that. Like, what's really going on in that building, Gerard?
How's he doing?
yeah, how's it
Um,
doing?
from what I heard from the other teachers, he's doing pretty all right, but I think his wife has to help him set up the whole computer thing because I remember when I was SSA in the classroom, I had to do the Ames web for him, help him set up a lot of like the dojo and other details
Wow.
because he couldn't do it on his own because of the lapse. But he would just like play strong, but we all knew it's like, okay, Mr. M, okay,
Yeah.
let's help you out here, let's get you situated and whatnot. It wasn't easy, but we did it. Because of his stubbornness, it wasn't
Yeah.
easy, but we did
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
amazing.
So that's yeah. Like my building, it rains. When it rains in the office.
Oh god. Meanwhile, we got a nice $604,000 suite at 440.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it rains right in the office. We got little buckets up on the counter. So when I had the
Wow.
cheaper wet like 4 times. I mean, like soap, like bring it out.
Wow.
Oh, but Stephanie, they're not going to give us a discount. They don't even want to give us a contract. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, they didn't. And then yeah, what about that? It's like Jerry brushed it over. Everybody's just getting the same raise across the board. You don't know how much we make that we need to make more, do you? Or do you
No,
know?
but what I hate when every time you ask about the paras, he say across the board. That's not who we talking about. We say paras
Mm-hmm.
across the board. If you make 58,000 and you get 2%, that's a lot for you. That's nothing for us. What's the
Exactly.
I did the math. It was like I'm at top step, and so 2.5% for me is like $40.
Two
I
and a
paid tax.
half percent. 2.5%.
Let me see, make sure I did the math. I did the math because I saved it. I was like, are you kidding me? It
Who
was
the?
that's taxes.
and it's health
Yes.
insurance.
And then there's also that pay divide over the summer period, and then the union takes it out. What else takes it out? Peasers. If you're trying to save up for retirement,
So
that's
you
another.
see 50 cents.
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
Because I took an additional $25 out of my check and I put it in a separate retirement account.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I have to. I'm like,
food.
that's why it's called Snack and Chat.
Exactly, Blossom. We
Oh,
can
good.
eat.
Okay.
Don't you see Leah over there?
We're snacking my. See, I got my pretzels, my Cheez-Its.
I got my animal crackers.
I got my
I love
chips.
animal crackers. See?
Hi, animal crackers.
I got my sugar-free candy. Got my iced tea.
I used to make my kids cry with the animal crackers. I say, look, it's a horse. And bite their head.
I can hear it all the time.
And they used to cry.
Used to bite the head off, then the legs, and then the tail, and then eat the body slowly.
The boys didn't care, but my daughter was so sensitive. She never would eat animal crackers.
Yeah, my dad would be like, okay, that's how you're going to eat this? I'm like, yeah, what? Now I'm going to eat it backwards. I'm going to eat the tail, and I'm going to eat the legs. He goes, Mom, I don't care. I was like, shut up.
I used to eat the head before first. And I think it was of one of the animals, the elephant. Yeah, that's who he was.
Oh, I love the elephant one. The different shapes make them taste better. I swear.
Yeah, that's true. And it's
like
only
the
one brand I
frosted
like.
ones.
The old fashioned with
Which brand?
the
With
circus
the
one.
circus, yeah. You know they came back.
I'm glad
They
because I was like,
did? Cool.
I miss them.
Yeah,
I
they was
know.
real good.
That's the original one.
Yeah, I made a mistake because I thought, how can you mess up with animal crackers? So I bought somebody's store brand. Oh my god, I threw them away. I could.
Oh.
How can you mess that up?
It's not
So
the same.
it's either the original ones or the Stouffer.
The same way Devin bought. Devin's not allowed to buy new things to try out to eat. because he buys
Mm-hmm.
the most grossest things ever. Last time he bought Smart Food popcorn. There's supposed to be
Oh,
some. Now the Smart Food is good. I love that
is
popcorn.
it?
Yeah, like the cheese ones, like the cheddar cheese popcorn. Yes, he bought this sweet grilled corn popcorn. He's like, "Come on, mom, we gonna try it." No, just
Mm.
no. And
That
then
don't
this
even,
time,
that
oh,
don't even sound right. What
it
about
gets worse than that.
the birthday cake ice cream?
I think that's pretty good. I haven't tried it yet, but I heard it's pretty good.
Really?
But
It
I
sound
don't
nasty.
like I don't like my flavors mixing like that. I like my cake to stay cake.
Yeah, me too.
Ice cream. Just like he put,
Oh,
he just like he bought. What did he buy? He just bought this bag cost $5. Wasn't no small
five.
bag. It was a It was a big bag of Smart Food popcorn.
Oh,
Again,
okay.
crunch berry flavored.
Nah, I'm not doing it.
I was like, huh?
You-
He's like, Mom, it might be good because it's salty sweet. I was like, yeah, we know I like my salty sweet. And
Yeah.
I was like, and he was like shaking the bag. I was like, is crunch berries in there too? He's like, yeah. I said, oh, they probably fell to the bottom because they're heavy. He's like, yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna try it. But when you eat the popcorn,
What
it
about
don't it tastes like.
chocolate popcorn?
See,
Chocolate.
I don't mind that. The chocolate
Yeah.
popcorn is pretty good if it's done right. And I
Yes.
always have toffee popcorn.
Oh, toffee
I like,
popcorn. I have to be in the mood for it.
Is
yeah,
that
like
sweet?
Toffee?
mhm,
Oh yes, toffee is sweet, but it's like
it's
it's a good
buttery sweet.
combination. Yeah, it's a good combination between that and chocolate popcorn. I'll go for that. But like berries and birthday and no, that's like massively on the other end of sweet.
Yeah, it was like I used to love crunch berry
Look,
syrup. I used to
diabetes
like
sweet.
It's like
yes,
they're
it was the
sweet.
most. Yeah, it was just, but it was
And
just
then
like
pow.
I did. It's like I would rather lick my cat than eat that again.
Did he
Yeah,
like
that
it?
topic.
Did Devin like it?
No, I told him don't you throw that bag in the trash. You won't eat every bit of it. $5 bag of popcorn.
just goodbye to that.
You not gonna waste my money. You won't eat that popcorn. I told him don't sneak it out in the trash can either. By bits of hands. And no, you gonna eat
That's
every bit of that.
that's what I would have did. Look at time.
It is just nasty. I was like, stop buying this stuff. He was like, you try new things. I was like, this is nasty. This
Yeah,
is the
no,
second time. Stop.
No, I don't
no,
try new things when it comes to my snacks. They basically the same.
yeah,
Yeah, like every once in a while, like I like crunchy
me too.
chickpeas. It never was a whim for me to eat that,
Oh,
Yeah.
and I fell in love with it. But I won't eat like
Like
I
I
love
got,
hummus.
I like the kale
Oh,
chips. You like them?
kale
mm-hmm.
chips, yeah, they're pretty good.
Hmm.
They're pretty good. If
I
you
just
need
tried
your,
seaweed chips.
Did you
I
like them?
like those.
Yeah, they was
Yeah, they're
good.
really good.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
like those.
I
So the
had them
Rite Aid
from
up here,
Whole
where you
Foods.
get Whole Foods. The Rite Aid up here got bougie, so they're starting to get some of them bougie snacks in that nobody.
Yeah, they
The
doing it
Everyone,
for my Rite Aid too. I think they doing to all of them probably. Some
wow,
new stuff.
mm-hmm.
A lot
They
of
had
that's
like
people.
some
okay.
seafood, food,
Yeah,
sea, tempura, seaweed chips,
yeah, but you see how
and
much
like
it costs, and it's real little.
yes, uh-huh.
It's a big bag, but it's like quarter of the bag.
Yeah, it's like it's. I counted. It was like 16 chips in the bag. It was like you get 2 servings,
16?
16 chips.
Look, I'm just gonna get some Pringles.
16.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's okay.
for like
I'll
$4.
get the Pringles.
Look, you
I'll
feel
get the chocolate
starved.
pretzels. I'll get the Pringles. I'll get the chocolate pretzels. I'll call it a day.
Look, you say that was two
It
servings, 16 chips.
was 2 servings of chips.
And how much were they? How much?
$4.99.
$4.
What the?
$1.99.
$1.99.
Four.
Oh, four. Like, Jesus, no.
Yes. See,
No.
but
Not for
it
that
was a good. It was
price.
good. It was like if you had taken the skin off the salmon and like really seasoned it very well, and then dipped it in batter, but not like a real light batter, and then fried it so it's crunchy. That's what it
Oh,
tasted like.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I
That
was
was the
like,
classic.
oh,
Well, when I have a
huh?
lot more money with a diamond ring on my hand, I'm gonna get them.
We get that raise.
You go get that raise. You go get you go
Get that
2%. They're gonna go
raise.
get 2%.
Yeah, just that 2%
Yeah,
might go for
yeah,
something.
yeah. That's it. You like, yeah, I'm gonna get them chips now.
Yeah.
Pink bag, y'all. Pink bag.
We're gonna celebrate, and this is how we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna
Yeah.
get the
Yep.
chips.
They was like, you ain't gonna go grocery shopping? No, I don't got enough for that. I just got enough for them chips. I've been counting them
Yes,
chips.
just the chips.
That's the chips, man.
I would look. Can you imagine our bucket list compared to the Heights bucket list?
Oh my god.
Some
Bag of
chips.
chips.
Yeah,
Name
yeah. We
brand
just want a
chips.
bag of chips. That's all. Can we get a raise so we can get a bag of chips, the bougie kind from Rite?
Every week instead of once a month.
Yes. Oh boy.
I would like not to be eligible for food stamps. That's what I want. Not to be eligible for food stamps.
I would like not to be eligible anymore for Medicaid. I mean, like I'm appreciating it because it's a good insurance and I don't have to pay much. But
So SSAs don't get insurance?
well, we get prescription and I think vision technically, but I actually didn't even sign up for whatever they were given, and I signed up
That
for
medical.
the Medicaid plan because the Medicaid plan actually covers my dental, my medical.
Okay, no.
My vision I have to pay for myself, but it's like they said it's through Davis, but I still have to pay for my glasses and everything. It's a free exam only.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that hurt
about
my
it.
feelings. When I
Yeah,
got my
our
car,
eyeglass
hurt my feelings.
Yeah. So yeah, just 2% across the board instead of looking at each person's salary.
But
And
did you see how he said it like it was a big thing? Yo, you get like 2%. What? Look, I'm like
who the? I'm sorry, excuse me, but who the frick only negotiates for 2%?
exactly.
Who negotiates only for 2% when you know that some of us right now only have one job
Yeah.
because of COVID. One job should be enough, but it's not enough.
Look, it remind me of I was watching this movie. They was like picking cotton or something, right? So they would walk. So they would walk like 3 miles to go to each plantation to see where they could make money or not. So they go to another place. I can't give you $1 a day. You want 3 miles for $1? He said
Oh,
he could only give him 50 cents. And they work from sun up to sundown. I'm like, so I
wow.
try to do the calculation on the thing, like how much was 50 cents back?
Yeah.
Wow. How much was it?
I forgot.
Wow.
18. But you walk 3 miles? It was like this whole family all night. They
Damn.
would walk miles to find work.
Wow. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what made
baby.
me think of that. He talking 2%. 2%. And you supposed to be
Yeah.
happy? And then
You
this is
know,
that height would even turn it down. Like
2%. He just said
Here we
2%,
go.
and then you turn it down. We're not giving you a raise until you come back into the buildings. Now, who does that? Who says we're not giving you a raise unless you come back into the buildings? The buildings
Here's my
that
thing.
you neglected to repair in the first place. Oh, excuse me.
They ain't did nothing the whole time we were gone.
no,
I bet
that was a mess.
Come on. That's the truth. That's the truth. They didn't do
We need to be
anything.
like SEPTA. We need to be like SEPTA. The transit workers, they ain't no joke. I don't care what
Yeah.
nobody say.
Nope. And they get it.
Their last strike, that last strike was hysterical to me.
Who
Cause
in I know who's the head of the transportation workers union. That's why. I forgot his name, but you all, like if you all are thinking who I'm thinking, I met him in real life. he's no joke. The head of that union is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
He can play ball all the way through.
Yeah, because they were like, I was working at Kmart before their last strike started. And I told them at Kmart, I was like, if SEPTA goes on strike, I'm not coming back. I'm like, oh, you sure we can find a way? If SEPTA goes on strike, I'm not coming back. I'm telling you that right now. And I remember the day before the strike, they were doing little practice runs. And the day of the strike, that night before, I told them at Kmart, I said, let me tell you something. I refuse to be stuck on the boulevard late at night trying to get home to Germantown. That's not happening.
Dude.
If we're going to close this store, we're going to close it early enough where I can catch that last bus.
That's
so
right.
I can be going to Hunting Park trying to get I can walk from Hunting Park. I can't walk from Roosevelt and Long. I can't walk from there. I refuse to.
No, yeah. That's a long highway of a walk, and so, anything happens over there all the time.
Yeah, and what they did was it depends on the driver and how they're feeling. But when they go on strike, they will pull that bus over to wherever they are. So y'all got to get off. Some of them might be, if they're close to the end of their run and they're in a good mood, they'll finish their run, or they'll at least get you to another. Somewhere close to you.
It's usually the older drivers. They do it. Them younger drivers, they're like, you gotta get off.
They'll be like,
yeah, the older drivers are like that.
Yeah, they were like, we on strike, y'all got to go.
Yeah, but the younger drivers, they're all like, okay, you know what? We're gonna let you off at your stops, and then after that, that's it. Some of them have compassion. Others are like, hey.
Yep, they get in the middle of the street like, we on strike. Please exit the bus. No, lady, don't get on the bus. Everybody's getting off of the bus.
Off duty.
Yep, off duty.
Off duty. Off duty. Bye.
Bye. That's what has to happen. We gotta be like, nope, not doing it.
Luckily, regional rail was working. So I caught regional rail, and then when I couldn't catch it, I had to pay for Uber. But one of I think it was the FAST program that I was working at. They paid for my transportation to and from.
Oh, okay, good.
The job.
Good.
Yeah,
I remember one time years ago. I paid my mom to take me. That's when I was a CNA.
Yeah. I mean, I think, how many strikes have I been through? I think 3 or 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's been about 3. Because the last one we had wasn't that long. And then one before that, you remember, I forgot what year it was, but I walked from Martha Washington to Overbrook.
2006, I think that one was.
The
one before.
That was one.
And then
it was one of my
16 or 17 was the other one.
Yeah,
there was one before that. Yeah, there was one before that too, because I remember because my sister was still little, and my mom, I think she was working at the prison. So what she would have to do was she would have to drop my sister off at the babysitter's house, and she would stay at the babysitter's house all week because my mom couldn't make that trip back and forth.
Yeah.
And then on Friday she would pick her up for the weekend, and it was like that for like a while.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one was. Yeah, my mom made a killing off of me that week. I mean, that time.
Oh. I remember, I think it was 2006 when that one took place. I was lucky I lived close to my job. I lived in Center City, and I just could walk straight to Starbucks. They're like, is the strike affecting you? Not this time. But the one in, I think it was 2016 or 17. Yeah, that's the one where it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
That was the one that was only a week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I started working. It was funny because I was still working at Kmart. That's when I told them they went on strike. I wasn't coming back. Mm-hmm. I had went downtown to put in my application and stuff back, the paperwork back in for the school district.
Oh, okay.
And by the time I finished putting the paperwork in, the strike was over. I was like, woohoo! No, it was 2 days after I finished, because it was like 2 days after I started work. They was like, okay, strike's over. I was like, thank God, because I first
Yeah, I
time
was
I got
happy.
lost.
And you need the money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but we're not gonna
Okay,
go on strike. We
guys.
don't have that. Yes.
Guys, I'm
Yeah,
about to leave. How do I leave the chat?
it
I
say
can remove you.
leave
I gotta go.
on
Oh,
the
okay.
bottom. Say
But
leave studio.
oh, okay. I'm
Yep.
gonna leave the chat. But it was very nice to talk to you. Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. I'm not about to leave. I have one more question.
Okay.
What are we gonna do with like city council?
Well, from what I've been told, what I've heard is that the way it works is that city council passes the budget.
Yeah, they don't
Okay,
have
yeah.
much input on. And we didn't know that, and we done interview what 2 city council people, and we found out that they don't really have anything to do with it.
So yeah, they
They just
pass
Okay.
the budget.
Because
They
yeah.
get a school district their money, and that's
and
it.
why?
and this like Jerry Jordan saying to contact all these people, but even the school board don't have anything to do with it either. All I do is pass the budget. They can't make height
Wait,
do
so
anything.
wait, the school board can't make height do anything either?
They just pass
They,
bills.
they can
I'm
strongly
sorry.
suggest this. Strongly suggest.
So all that
Like they,
testimony was doing.
like you have to really when you go to the school, like when you go to the school board, you have to have everything in a row, and you have to basically embarrass him in front of the school board, because
Yeah,
most of the
Well,
time,
okay. So basically what we have been doing.
yeah.
so it's like
You our testimonies.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, it's like basically it's like they, for instance, they didn't know that we didn't have laptops.
Yeah. It's certain things they don't know, but you could bring it up.
You
But
can bring it up.
yeah,
Okay,
but
Okay.
still up for him.
they can't make him pay us more. They can't do
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I'm sorry. What the heck is the school board for then? I thought that, like they could possibly,
Influence him.
yeah, influence him.
very
Yeah.
Only
little.
a little.
It's probably like 5 or 10%.
Dude, somebody needs to investigate them because Dana put out the article today, and we already know about it. It was the Ben Franklin SLA incident that took place.
Right,
And there's been too much neglect going on.
right. So what it is that most times the school board has no idea what Hike's doing.
Mm-mm.
None, unless it's brought up at the meeting.
This
That's
is
why it's
criminal.
important to be part of the meeting so you could bring up things. But as far as our salary and negotiations, they don't be involved in that. And city
Yeah,
council, yeah, they could bring it up and say, what about such and such? But they have no influence either.
yeah, it's basically, it's like for the school board, it goes, so
It's
as
not
school
fair.
district, y'all negotiate with the PFT. You agree to the terms? Yes. PFT, you're negotiating with the school board or the school district. Yes, y'all agree. Yes. Good. Passes, and that's it. Boom.
Blossom, was you there for when we interviewed Helen Jim? You wasn't
No,
part of
No.
that?
no. What happened?
She told us the same thing. It's not much she could do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Leah told me after that. And wait a minute, what about Derek Green? What's going on with him?
That's coming up. That's coming up.
Okay.
September 20 something.
But we talked to him
But-
before though.
No, we talked to Isaiah.
Yeah, I keep getting it mixed
Isaiah.
up.
I did contact Jamie Gautier, but I never got a response back. Normally I do get a response back from her,
But she
not on
knows
this
but
one.
she knows nothing she could do either. She's like, I'm not wasting my time with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder. I'm upset though about it because it's really not fair.
Yeah, I'm really upset about the school board. I didn't know they didn't have much
Influence.
control.
Yeah, that's what, like if you're thinking what I'm thinking, what the frick is a school board for then?
Yeah, why you call school board?
Exactly. Why are you in the board? And yes, why do you call it a school board? Do you just need bodies to fill or something? What's the deal?
Just call it the board.
Yeah, just the board. You're just on the board, and this is all you do.
Pass bills.
Yeah.
Pass bills. Yes. No. Yes.
What you think?
Yeah,
I don't know,
basically.
man. What you think? I don't know, man. We gonna pass it. We gonna pass it. Good night.
Yeah.
And especially with the president, I'm sorry, but she's really demeaning towards a lot of people.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's
She
her name?
really.
Well, that old lady, she need to retire.
Yes. She does
She
need to
rocked out.
retire.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Oh.
Well, when I
Yeah.
was little, 1960, like,
That was back in 1960. This is
1960.
2020.
because
And right now,
Yeah.
she would have sent us
Right.
back.
she-
And the one that's supposed to be a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not. Mm-hmm.
oh my God.
It's like they're
Yes.
clueless. My thing is, I think Leah said it, but they need to come sit in the classroom.
Yes.
So you sit behind the classroom.
experience it.
Don't
Yeah.
talk.
This is not like 1960. We had 12 kids in class. We got like 30 kids and like 6 adults.
Yes.
And come
Okay.
take care of these sick children for us, please.
Yeah.
You try sending them to the nurse. Then you try finding out right in the middle of the pandemic that some of them have this high fever. Or you try managing first graders every time when they sneeze, cough, do whatever. Hand sanitizer, hand sanitizer. Wait, where's the hand sanitizer? Oh, thank God parents bought it because the district didn't provide it.
Oh, yeah, they
That-
did. It just didn't have no alcohol in it.
At the very end, though, the whole time.
But it was no alcohol.
There was nothing in there. I would have did better with soap and water. I was like, I was telling them, don't use that. Go use soap and water.
God. If I could only really be real on this live and say what I want to say, but I don't know who else is watching.
Yeah, some spies.
The cuss words want to come out of my mouth, man. The shenanigans of these people.
Yeah, I mean,
And you got to use your own soap. Don't use their soap.
Nope. Because you gotta get that
Exactly.
soft soap. Get the big one, the antibacterial in it.
Get that liquid hand sanitizer, the big bottle. If
I
you tried
said-
it before, take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
People don't
been a-
realize how it is. It's like it's the worst.
I'm thinking about doing one that says a day in the life, like the Inquirer, a day in the life of a para, a sped assistant, SSA. Maybe we do that, people will understand because most people don't understand.
And the
what we do.
BCA. And the BCA.
BCAs, like,
We should.
what poor BCAs?
Mhm.
We
And
really
we should
should.
like a letter to edit.
Look. But Leah, I think they got worse than us. You going
We should.
downtown? You going downtown to do work and you don't get paid?
Yes, and people don't know what the
Or barely.
BCAs. Yeah, they make them. The school district. Okay, they have the Office of Translation and Interpretation. It's not enough people there, so they send the extra work, to the BCAs. So they got, not only do they have their school, they're getting extra work, but they're not getting paid that extra pay and they do the extra stuff on top of it all.
That's a shame. Even for us SSAs, sometimes like extra hours or whatnot, we don't get paid for that. We only get paid for our 4 hours. And sometimes if there's a PD after that, we don't get paid for that.
That's why I started working with the retail motto: if you don't pay me, I don't work.
Me either.
Like, oh, it's 3:45. See, 3:45. You stop paying me. Time to go home. The bus is not here. It's 3:35. It's time to go home.
You nickel and dime me, I nickel and dime you.
Exactly. Okay, now I'm gonna get off this call. But
All right,
that's all I
Steve,
wanted to
awesome.
say. Love you guys.
How are you?
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Yes.
We gotta get Rodrigo in here.
I know. I gotta find out what time he is. What time he has. Yeah, Tara, we do. The truth needs to be blasted across media. Nobody knows what we do. Like, people swear it's like 4,000 paras. No, it's only 2,400 of us.
Yeah.
It's like, and if you think about all the stuff that we do, When I started looking at that, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And because you could actually find the old contracts, and it's like 15, 20 assistants that are no longer there.
Yeah.
And what they did was they just shoved it right into us.
And changed the name.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to Mary. She says she's going to help us out. Yes.
Hey, Tamara, yes.
Yes, a lot of people do not know that. We gotta. Oh yeah, the contract is trash. The contract is trash. Yeah, it's up to us now to let other people know because it's obvious that our union ain't gonna do it. They don't even know how many of us it is.
No, they don't.
I can add her to screen. Oh look, I got stuff. I finally figured it out.
Steph,
girl, turn your mic. Put your mic on. Let me unmute mic. Did I unmute the mic? Oh, because she muted herself. Okay, well, she just.
Sorry, ladies. Sorry.
Okay.
You can't see me because I'm not looking too cute today. I know you're showing. Look, I'm in here in Helen Pine Soul.
No, Steph, I want you to join because I know you got some stuff to say.
Let me tell you. I know a lot of people are gonna be hating on me right now, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm okay with the virtue because I feel safe in my house. I work with MDS, and if I go in that building, I've been sick plenty of times because of them. This is my 3rd year in that room, and I'm really not supposed to be in here because I have physical disabilities that limit me to lifting and pulling and pushing, and you can't guarantee me that those kids don't be sick. You really can't. And it's not enough equipment for you to put on me for me to be safe. I'm in the middle of something right now. Menopause. I can't be wearing all that hot stuff. I mean, I fell to the ground trying to change a kid when I got a face mask, face shield, and a gown on. No, I can't. I can't.
You're going to have another problem.
They be trying to help me, and my kids don't talk, so they can't help me if I'm on the floor.
Oh my God! Yeah,
they can't even call for help.
No. And then some of them in wheelchairs, they will wheel around me, be doing loops around me while I'm laid out on the floor.
They probably couldn't wait till you get on the floor. I hate her.
For me, like I'm a cat toy or something. I mean, I understand that the parents need a break, and I understand that the kids are retrogressing, but many of these kids are already retrogressing, and many of them are not going to get any more. Like my group, the best thing they could have done for them is give them computers with a touch screen. That would be better for them. At least they could touch that. But even with my group, this don't really benefit them because somebody has to sit there and watch them the whole time. Let's not even get into the computer etiquette. Okay, that's a whole nother story because I'm so tired. This whole summer, I spent my time looking at some man get dressed.
Me too.
Yeah. Then another man walking around, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not really into all of this stuff. This man, I stick to my race, but he wasn't really appealing and everything. And I see more liver spots than I cared to see. I seen one girl getting dressed. They told her to put some shorts on, and she stood right there in front of us and put them on. Now, if I have to be to a certain statue, why don't they?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm hearing parents cussing the kids out in the background. I'm learning Spanish, more Spanish by listening to them cussing the kids out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, it's a trip. And then on Friday, I could have sworn the news, they said no school on Friday. So I didn't know why I was there. But then I had to do this iReady training. But these 2 teachers that's in my room, they don't even use it. So why they didn't have to do it, but everybody else had to do it? I don't get it.
I mean, iReady. Oh, we're going iReady, but not yet. It's not even ready.
I wasn't ready. Okay. I wasn't ready for iReady. I couldn't tell you. I was so gone out of it that when I looked up, the screen he was just rolling stuff across the screen. Look, I'm looking at private messages. Did I miss something? I'm not even paying attention. I just like blank out, and you spend more time on a computer now than you do any other time.
Girl, my butt is hurting.
Ooh, I turn my computer off. I'd be like, okay, it's 3 o'clock. It's 3:19. Laptop closed.
Look, one day last week, I took 2 sleeping pills with the bed at 4 o'clock.
See, and then once another thing, I have coworkers that really are not really computing savvy, so I'm pretty much, the tech person. But I got a new job that I ain't even get paid for because I'm busy helping out a lot of the parents get on every morning. One of them calls me. She real remedial. She calls me every morning and asks me the same thing. I'm tired. I'm tired. I feel as though they should offer a training for all the staff. Like if you can do it, then you won't have to take the training. But if you don't know nothing about it, offer that. All these PDs that you telling me, I need this and I need that. Offer that for the staff members. And I feel as though you should train everybody. We got some hell of a good bus attendants that help in the classroom. They should have Chromebooks too to be in the classroom. They're a staple. Many of these kids deal with them before they get in the building to us. They establish a little relationship. So why they keep getting overlooked? I ain't trying to give them my job, but since I'm doing a teacher's job, somebody should be doing the job I had.
Little stuff that did I tell you about the transportation department? They got a 2-year extension with a raise and bonuses.
Well, how come we don't get nothing? I'm sorry. Yes, I do. I get a hard time. That's what I get.
Yes. You get 2.5%, maybe.
Ooh, but look, I'm at the top of my tier. I can't go no more. Jerry joined at a meeting. He was like, "Well, see, you're at the top, so we trying to get everybody to come to you." Well, I don't want them to get on the level I'm on because I had to work hard for these years.
And you're still struggling on that level.
I got 20 plus years, not to mention, Layla, I don't even want to talk about how they told me a couple of years ago I had to help build a school district out, and I had to take a pay cut for 2 years. Okay, and I had just got the phone, and I was planning my wedding in 14, but because I had to build a school district out, because apparently I didn't know I put them in a deficit, so they took half my check. My check went from almost $1,000 down to $600 and something for 2 years.
Yeah,
okay, you don't know is they told us we was getting $20,000 back, and this is from the union. They sent out a letter saying you're getting $20,000 back. Well, it was like a bitter divorce because I got only half of that. They taxed me up big time. The union still was getting dues from me, even though I was down to $642, and they took $250 out of that money that I received. When I called to complain, they said, "Oh, well, you still have to pay your dues, and that was for us representing you." But wait a minute, y'all take legal fees out. So who was I paying? Not only that, when I calculated the $250, that paid for 12 months. So why the hell are y'all still taking money from me? And why did y'all take $250?
Wow.
We got some money back. Some retroactive money, they threw it off the table. It was on the table with the what's that, PPA? It was on the table with PPA, and they threw it off the table. So now we never got our money, but you want to bring everybody up to the statue I'm at. Yeah, okay. And I possess a couple of degrees. Come on. I don't feel as though I'm getting any justice. I'm sick of the school district. I really am.
Steph, you started at the NTA, right?
I started off as a school community coordinator.
Okay.
When I was a youngin', when I was still in my prime.
they stole her youth.
They did steal my youth. And I'm like, they have screwed me so many times with my money. And the crazy thing, because if we're paying legal fees, we're paying lawyers to represent us. Why do the union have to get credit too? Yeah. Okay, y'all went and represented. Y'all was getting union money from me the whole time. So why did you have to take more off the top?
See, and I didn't know this was happening.
You know what Jerry Jordan told me? He was like, no disrespect to my girls, Cindy Bolden, but she chimed in. Well, Stephanie, that was how many years ago? Well, Cindy, I'm not even talking to you. I'm actually talking to Jerry, because you don't even get no respect from me right now, because you still can't answer my question. I couldn't afford anything. There's so many people that I know that lost cars and houses because of that. And it was a small group and nobody ever discussed it. It went away like a bad rash, but I'm sorry, we like herpes. We coming right back. We still complain
Yeah.
about it. We still, some of us are still complaining about it, but they're looking out for the new people. Now you don't got no money, but you hiring all these new people for what?
That's what I want to know.
Make sure that we safe before we go in that building. And I'm gonna tell you, I know somebody who do cleaning, and they said all they've been doing is waxing the floors.
Yep, I know somebody too. And empty the
So
trash
then
can.
how are we gonna be safe when we go back? And I seen how they did because when I went to go retrieve my stuff in April, when I left in March, the trash can was supposed to be empty. When I came back, that trash can was still half full. So that tells you they didn't even empty the trash and they were still in that building. So if you're not emptying the trash from over a month ago, then what are you going to do if I'm in there every day?
Yes, like, and I found out that they get like the custodial staff, not the staff, but like the building engineer,
Yeah.
they get a bonus for not using all of their supplies.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so that's why they don't change your trash bag every day. They just dump the trash out and leave you with the same bag,
Yeah.
unless it has like food stuff in there and it's like mats and stuff. Nah, they just dump that paper into a big trash can and keep going.
I don't even do that with my own trash.
They was just dumping the trash at one point, and you still had the nets. Well, I thought it was like a design or something at one point when I went through the door. You know the beads from the 70s that was on the door? That's how they was in my face. Oh, as far as the trash, the reason that stuff is because half of them be taking that stuff home. I see them leaving out with them big bags. Yeah, you know the little beads. Yes.
Steph, you thought they
I thought they was I thought it was a decoration of net. My kids, you think they have dead because they got nets flying on them or their lips and stuff.
You thought the school district was moving up. Like they got some designer bags.
Yeah, they got designer nets. And you talk whoever said that it was leaking in the office. I've been there. It used to flood on my floor. I used to play jumping jacks, watching the ceiling not hit me in my head. I felt like Chicken Little. The sky is falling because the pieces of timber was always falling.
My first building, but okay, so I got laid off in that massive layoff. So while you were getting your pay completely cut, I was completely out. They laid me off. But my first building, when it rained, it used to flood the basement. Like it would just flood it. It was like you could walk. It's like put on your wading boots and go to get breakfast because that's what the cafeteria was.
Oh, Leah, I'm sorry that you got laid off, but I've been laid off so many times, Leah. I've been at so many different schools. I think this is number 16 or 17, okay, that I've been at. I got like 6 different positions. See, it's a lot that comes with getting to the statue where I'm at. That's why I'm like, no, you should be paying me a lot more for what I have to do. And right now, do you know how I'm thankful? But every day I get up, I come downstairs. Well, I don't have to fight traffic no more, which is good. Now I don't have to fight for a parking spot. But I come downstairs, I get on the computer, and my kids, all they can do is really watch videos. So now I'm looking at them looking at videos.
Yeah,
and I'm here and I'm debating with myself, like, do I really want to keep doing this? Like, me personally, I'm one of these people who like to be busy and like to do things. I like to keep
productive.
Right. I'm very good. I can teach a class and I have taught classes. So when you put me in a room like that, it's a form of, it does something to me. It don't, my morale really goes low. Like I can still do it because I'm gonna make lemonade out of any lemons. You can give me prunes and I'm gonna still make lemonade. Okay, I'm still gonna work it. But I'm like, there's some people that really like sitting in there and doing that, and then there's some that don't. And I'm like this, you gotta figure out what it is that's more beneficial to these kids. Somebody who is used to this, or either somebody who's more productive. What do you want? I mean, come on, I'm so limited. It's like it's ridiculous.
You feel useless.
You feel useless. And my kids are like, I'm watching them in tears. It's like one of my kids is like really pretty tech savvy. He's like, he's like, I can't keep doing this. I'm confused, and he's in tears. I was like, babe, I was like, turn the computer, like turn the camera off. We're taking a break.
Yeah.
Taking a break. I'm like, I'm so sorry that this is happening to you, and it's like, I act as much as I love technology, I miss being able to correct them, and I
Hug
miss
them.
hug them. Like, I miss my hugs. I miss like hearing about what's going on with them. You can only get so much, and it's like the ones that graduate, like that's always been I didn't get to say goodbye to them, and then like the ones that are in now, it's like I don't get to see them face to face, and I can't judge really where they are until I think they're super stressed out and in tears. Like I can't say, all right, you need a minute. Go sit over there on the bed. I can't say that because I can't see it in their face because it's like, I like I wanted to do ed tech stuff with them, but not like this. I
Yeah.
feel like I've been thrown into it, and then on top of it all, it's like I basically taught myself stuff
Yeah.
because I'm
Yeah.
part of it.
See? But that's why I said they should have trainings for us. Because, like, even though I know a lot about technology, what about the person who doesn't know anything really about technology?
Yes.
You just throwing them in there and saying, here, learn. Like, really, how can you put me in the classroom to teach a kid when I wasn't even taught or trained properly how to do it? This is where it's a problem. The kids that I work with, they do not know how, they cannot operate a computer solely, not without a parent. That takes away from what that parent is doing. One parent, she has one special ed kid and then two that are not. The oldest is the special ed. So, and she is a baby that's two. So imagine her trying to, and her other daughter is in the same, we follow her group. So she's like a second grader. Imagine this lady trying to work with both of her kids at the same time, and one is actually fighting her on camera because she don't want to be there. See, this is too
Mm-hmm.
much. But again, I'm thankful because I'm like, I'm really scared to be in there with them because it's not clean enough for me. It's
No.
just not, and you want me to wear all this stuff, but you forget I might be on the floor because it's too hot. Those buildings are not clean. We had
And sometimes you by yourself, right?
Yes. Last year we had not last year, but last school semester before we got out, we had the ambulances up there so much. It was like something out of a horror movie. Kids would be just walking down the hall, just dropping in the lunchroom, eating lunch, falling out because this thing was already out here. We just didn't know. We just didn't know it
Oh
was
my
here.
god.
We got sick in the room. One time, all four of the kids were sick, and I begged the teachers to please send them home. These kids were still coming to school, and they ended up getting all the classroom assistants sick. And I'm sorry, but my immune system is not the strongest, so I'm really uncomfortable with being hands with kids. I like working
Yeah.
with older kids, high school
Mm.
kids, or older kids because they can kind of stay over there. They know how to stay their distance. These other kids, no.
They'll chase you down.
Yeah,
That's
in a wheelchair, and they good. They fast in the wheelchairs. But tell you, one of them, he got some speed. He might look. He be run. He be trying to run away and look back over his shoulder. And I'm like, oh, one time I'm chasing him in my knee brace. This is ridiculous. It was like a race, but you know what? I ran track. I still. No,
Leah, I worked with her years ago, and she's like hands on. She get the runner's wall. She always had a backpack. I remember her.
something to prove. You're trying to break my record.
She got all kinds of backpacks. And look, Leah, she be bobbing and weaving because we had a couple of kids like punching.
Yes.
Look, Leah, she is a professional. We sit there talking, right? One time we was out in the field. This girl came over, watched Stephanie talking to me, and then she ducked.
Look,
Even though she's talking to you, she be looking for the kids.
See, you work with these kids, you gotta be out like you on the streets. You never know when. I tell you, you don't never know when one of them going to try you in the back. You could be in the middle of getting ready to go to the bathroom. You want some of this? You want to? You gotta be prepared at all times.
Leah, that's what she missed. She can't do that.
No, they ain't fighting in them chairs. I'm gonna tell you, I'm fighting somebody in a wheelchair. I'm trying to help you. You want to fight me in a wheelchair? You trying to roll up on me?
Yeah.
You trying to roll up on me, two of y'all, huh?
Oh man.
Like sharks in the water.
When I saw her get at camp a couple years ago, I started going camping every summer. You gonna get some laughs.
Yes. But
Oh my god!
She got Leah, she just kept on talking, even though she was ducking the bobby weave. Oh my god! But that girl always get the teacher. Bam, right in the mouth.
Oh my god, that is insane! Like, oh man!
But she always get kids like that. Even with that camper, it gets some kid that want to beat up on her.
I think I had two runners. I was like, I used to go, listen, Miss Leah's chunky. Okay? She don't do a lot of running. So you can't be running all over. Like, I had to, like, he's an 8th grader now. When he was in 6th grade, he used to be a runner. I was like, listen, Miss Leah's chunky. Okay? She run about as slow as a turtle that's trapped in molasses and then dipped in tar. Okay? She don't run. So we're going to set your boundaries. I said you can go from there.
Exactly.
To there. You got the whole yes, you got the whole hallway.
Yeah. Look, ain't no floors.
It ran up and down the floors. I'm like, I'm not chasing you. No.
Mm-hmm. I know what she mean. I miss my boy. He had me on all 4 floors.
Yes.
Visit people.
But now this is the question I have.
What happened? You was laughing.
You're laughing too hard.
Even though they said they're gonna give us masks and all this stuff, you ever look? They didn't say mask. They didn't put the plural on there. So
no.
My thing is, how many masks are you going to give me if I go back in that building?
They're gonna give blue one.
I'm in this room. I need masks. I need face shields. I need me personally. You need to give me a little supply, like a little first aid kit for a COVID kit. You need to have me a week supply of masks. Enough gloves, since I have to change kids. What I even said one time to Jerry Jordan, jumping off the stuff, I had said to him how I thought it was really unfair that we get gloves to change the kids in MDS, but no mask. So you want to keep the SHIT off my hands, but I can inhale it? Like, that's crazy. I shouldn't have had to buy mask. I had to buy mask out of my pocket to keep from inhaling poop and smells and stuff. I'm having a time when I'm cleaning out my refrigerator. You think I want to inhale somebody's pee or they poop?
Yes.
To the COVID kit, we need a supply of masks, a supply of gloves. We need our own good hand sanitizer and disposable gowns. You know, I mean, face shields and everything. But I know you're not going to do it. They're going to give us, I'm going to tell you, they always supply the teachers with the stuff. Oh, give it to your staff. And when it gets down to us, they always seem to run out.
It's amazing, isn't it?
But we don't want to do all the using.
Yes. I'm like, you sitting all the way across the room. Oh, you need to be hands-on, hand over hand. But I don't see you over here doing it.
Was it one teacher I heard?
They're contagious.
Yes.
Yes.
It was one teacher I heard said it was another parent said that a teacher said the higher her degree, the less she had to do.
Okay, well, I have a couple of degrees myself. It may not be in education. It's another thing. So what does that mean? Because I find myself still over here. I'm not even working for peanuts. I'm just getting the shells.
That's what she's saying. She's like, since y'all classroom assistants, I'm the teacher. Since I have the higher degree, I don't have to do all of that. That's your
See,
job.
but you know what? A lot of that is still we're still being looked down upon because
Yeah.
of this, and then some of us are still carrying on ourselves like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because even with the conversation about racism, I like how they touched a little bit on it, but then jumped right off of it.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
they
know,
jumped on
like this is
hot
something that
grease.
needs to continue to go on because I'm looking at more of the other colors coming in, and I don't see too many of me coming in.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
Mm.
know, none of these teachers, and then the even with the reps that we got in here, they not really representing. I had ran this year just to see if I could get some changes, and
Mm.
unfortunately, because I'm not friends with a lot of them, and I'm not going to kiss up to a lot of people, the vote went to the person who did it last year. Now, mind you, she don't inform me really of nothing that's happening. So even
Mm.
now, you still not informing me, but you in the chat box, solidarity, girl. I
They,
don't even know how you to
that's a
spell it.
CB thing.
That's the
Yeah,
thing. Solidarity, y'all. Solidarity. Free contract. You're like, bruh, fair contract. Power to
when,
the people.
when,
Nah.
when
Y'all wasn't thinking about that before. Nah, go on.
let me tell you, they didn't change their name so many times. I don't even know who they are anymore. It's like secret hit, like what are they, superheroes or something? They be collecting bucks because that's what they doing.
Listen,
Look, I tried to get an interview with Jerry Jordan, and they wouldn't, and they won't. It's like he's hot as. It's just, and look, I thought they were gonna transfer me to. I said, oh yeah, they're going to get me somebody else. I'm like, you're not Jerry Jordan.
Mhm. And look,
They tell me what is it that you want to know?
Philadelphia Federal for teachers. Teachers, they used to say whatever the teacher did, we had to do. But how come we don't get close to their pay? How come we can't come in here and say, I'm not working with little Johnny over there today? Like,
yes.
we do all the problem jobs. And here's the kid who's the problem. You think I felt like fighting with him?
Look, and then they be lying to me too. You do a good job. Well, no, I don't. I
Yeah.
have to do it.
Oh, how come he don't hit you? Because I hit his brother back. I got four brothers. You think I'm gonna let him punch on me too? Nah.
You
Mm-mm.
being abused.
Look, and then I'm like, you don't let me see the IEP. Then these kids be coming in. How do I know not to say good morning to this kid Derek in the morning when he come through the door? Derek ain't in the mood to say good morning. If you say good morning, that's his trigger word. So because I said good morning, he done hauled off and punched me. So then the next day when he comes in and I punch him just because he didn't say good morning, now we got a problem.
Yes.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
can't. They don't let you. This is the only school that I've been at where you don't see the IEPs. It's like a secret. Like I'm going to go out and tell something. Like I need to know who and what I'm dealing with. I could be
yes.
dealing with a pyromaniac and I don't even know.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they don't tell you nothing. They're like, yeah, you're doing great now. But like, didn't you see him fly off the head? Oh, that's in his IEP. Well, hi. I'm the one that's supposed to be working with him. Me. I'm assigned to this child.
Look, one time this boy he had a one-on-one. It was with the school we was at, stuff, and the one-on-one didn't come. I guess you know how the services overlap.
Yeah.
The TSS worker. So the boy, he's like, "Can I see some Michael? Can I watch Michael Jackson videos?" I said, "Yeah." He was watching them. Right? A week later, TSS worker was like, "Oh my god, I can't watch Michael Jackson."
Oh gosh. You don't know. You don't know.
No wonder he
We
was
don't.
so no wonder he was so good. But he always wanted to
Yeah.
go to the bathroom afterwards.
You know what? I think I know who you're talking about because I think his parent was the same one who said she would sue the school district if they sold up. He used to have his hands in his pocket. He used to be having a good time in there.
Yeah, that's it.
He
They
sold
would
up his pocket.
yeah,
His mother said it was against his rights. If he wanted to do that, he could do that. So
yeah,
we were supposed to just let him masturbate wherever he wanted to. See, this is
yeah.
the school district don't train you for.
No.
What Tamara was saying about the actual illegal? What's illegal?
That that we don't have access to the IEPs.
Exactly.
But then why? But then how are we working with these kids? But do they parents know? Oh, I'm gonna let your kid be in the room with this classroom assistant who's gonna work with your child, but they don't know what what your child problems is. They don't know your child's goals or anything. So we're gonna hope that they do the best, and we just gonna go for it. No.
Yep. I mean, technically, the teacher is supposed to give it to you, I'll be like, can I just get the easy IEP? Just, let us have access to our easy IEP. We can look it up for ourselves and have it, you know.
Now, I don't know. Ever since, I want to say, when I first started and I got into the classroom, those teachers used to give you the IEP, sit down and tell you the whole backstory of
They
these kids.
did. They sure
But
did.
in 14, when I went to this new school, you don't know nothing about this kid. Like, you got me sitting next to this kid talking about, oh, if he falls down, just kind of get him up. And you forgot to tell me this kid has seizures. What you mean if he falls down?
Yes.
He's paralyzed on one side. What you mean if he falls down? I said, why he don't have a helmet? Oh, he don't need one. Oh, I guess not, because I'm here. Yet still one day I wasn't there. This little boy fell and hit his head. I bet you the next day when I came in there, they put a helmet on him. I said, see, y'all gonna wait until something happens
Exactly.
before something's done.
Yes, like it looks like it's crazy. Like my first 1-to-1, it was what, 2009, I think it was, before the Great Purge. I always called it the Great Purge. And I remember I couldn't take his IEP home, but I could sit in the counselor's office and read the whole thing. And
Right.
I remember reading it. Like I would take my extra, like, because it was like a week or two before he got there. And I sat there and I read his whole IEP from the time he was 5 until the time he came to me. And I was like, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I need to do. Okay, this is what happened. And I was like, okay, all right, I know what I'm doing now. And now I'm like, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But that's why, Leela, I say it should be that way again. We should be able, and I don't want to hear certain things. Oh, well, we can't let you see certain things. You might tell. They tell more than we do.
Yes.
Teachers, but I feel as though I should know everything. You got me in the middle of a custody battle. You tell me, oh, well, when he comes, he'll be getting picked up. But then what you forgot to tell me is, oh, no, his dad can't pick him up because I don't know that.
Oh my God, I had that. We had that the year before.
You not telling me stuff. And if you tell me, then I'll be prepared for it. You get me in the middle, and I ain't about to fight nobody over no child.
We had a whole custody battle. The whole thing was like the dad was coming in and the mom was taking the kid out on the day's day on an early dismissal, so the dad couldn't. And when he was coming in, I'm like, look, she left. I don't know nothing else. Just don't put me in the middle.
But wait a minute. Wait until you have to play hide and go kid. When you hide the kid in different rooms, that's when it's fun. Because look, you talking about a game and you hiding them from room to room. You even hiding in the closet and the stairway with this kid to keep the parent from getting him. See, I know about that.
Yeah.
So now you're a Secret Service agent.
Yeah.
But look, my kid, like, I'm good. Yes, we both are. We got a good hiding space. Look, I should have bought him in some of them animal crackers. Because they hid so good. It was quiet and everything.
Oh my God.
And now I know your heart was racing.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, put that little smile on your face, like, shh.
Yes.
Well, you like, please God, don't let them find me. Please God, don't let us find me.
Because what am I going to do if you walk in? What are you doing in here with the kid?
So you like, see what
and they in a wheelchair and we want in a stairway.
Exactly.
What am I supposed to do?
see what had happened was. That's what I start. See what had happened was. We're practicing hide and seek. Yeah, we're practicing hide and seek. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, right. We'll be right there at the rubber room.
Who was he had braces and they had us all the way on the 5th floor. And I kept saying, why do you got him on the 5th floor? Oh, it's actually the 4th. Well, the ground floor is the 1st floor. Let's just keep it 100. So they had a fire drill, and I kept saying, "Can I take him down early?" No. Do you know they was getting ready to come back in the building when the principal was like, "Oh, what are you doing in the building?" Well, I still got one more kid. She was pissed with him because he was the last one coming out. I'm like, this is what they said. Well, you got to get him down any means necessary. Let me tell you something. If it's my night to cook, I need to get home. I ain't got time to worry. If it's my night to cook, I need to get home. I don't got time to worry about that. I'm gonna go downstairs and tell the fireman he up on the 5th floor.
Exactly.
Come down the steps. They don't. Let me tell you, even in with the wheelchairs, they have the blankets for the kids, but nothing for the adults. So meanwhile, I'm protecting the kid to get from burnt, but I could be a crisp.
Yeah, you be all crispy, burnt, and crunchy. It don't matter. You right.
I'm like, come on. Like, really? You want me to be in here? And the teacher's like, well, can you stay? But you're leaving the building.
I know, right?
You can stay with him and his chair and his blanket, but you out of here.
Look.
Yeah, how many you got to go home too?
One time we had a fire drill, right? My one was taking a shower, so the fire drill and the room that was in, the teacher, I was like, Mr. Simpson, what you call with the shower? He said, oh yeah. He grabbed his roll book and left.
Let me tell you, I can tell you.
He left me and
we had to take one kid out with a pamper on. We know he was on the toilet and he had to come out with a pamper on.
Look, we got some stories, don't you? They want to give us 2%.
You know what? I think we all need to get together and come up with some good stories.
Exactly.
And look, share them with each other and come up with a bestseller. We'd be a hit. If one of us from the district wrote down something
that money that way.
We'd be a book seller. We just have to change the names.
Yes.
And the anonymous. They will never know what city, what state, or anything. We just go up there and talk.
Yeah, that was.
And
I think that's what we miss about being in school. These stories.
Yes, we gotta start doing like open letters to the opinion section to the editors. Yes, we got them all out there. This is what you're trying to say. Your paraprofessionals are making enough to get food stamps.
Yeah, and they won't give it to you. And let me tell you, as low as my paycheck got, they still said I wasn't eligible for. And I don't understand that. Like, how? Like, really, y'all should be helping us. Yeah. Like, even the ones that don't have kids or their kids are grown, with the pandemic coming on, I'm not trying to be smart, but why I couldn't get some stamps?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like a little addict. Anybody got them stamps? Who got them stamps? Y'all got them stamps? I'm out here in the street. Somebody selling stamps. Who said? Conversation. Let somebody say stamp. Somebody the food stamp hustler. You know how I buy them.
Yes.
I think stuff on that stuff.
Yeah, what's she doing? She just trying to get some groceries.
No, exactly. And people assume because you work for the school district, you making that money. They make good money there.
Yes. They be like, yeah, you doing good. You make for the school district. I was like, no. I have
in the dollar store.
We got good benefits. Don't get me wrong, but
I don't even use my benefits. The doctors, please, no.
Let me tell you something. Far as the benefits, the best thing I like about this whole thing right now with this corona, I can go to my doctors and it don't cost me a dime. Because I sit right in my house, look, and I have an attitude. I'm looking at my watch like, I've been sitting in this waiting room for a minute. Then they chime in, bing, you kind of late. I'm gonna have to pay my copay, but this is fine. I don't have to look. I only have to gas up every now and then. I don't fight nobody for no parking space. I'm not cussing. My pressure's good.
Because she got road rage.
But you be riding home with me. What is their problem?
That's why I'm going to ride with my sister. She got road rage too. I'm like, Nita, that was a stop sign. That was a stop sign.
Stuff. They do dumb stuff.
You know what Steph think, B? She said, look at him. He's walking over there like he look good or something. Nobody looking at you.
And nobody looking in your direction. Ain't nothing.
Oh my God.
Oh, Makiba, we're going to have to make another BJ's run soon.
I know.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, this is cute. I like this. I'm gonna have to be on I'm gonna have to set a reminder every Saturday.
Leah, show us some of your books. Cause
Oh,
Yes,
she,
yeah,
Steph,
I saw the one when I first got on. I did see you put up something,
yeah,
but I had got on
but
and
but
you was putting it back down.
oh yeah,
she's gonna loan them out.
yeah. These
Okay.
I'm building us a para library,
Okay.
so I got books for every. I'm still building. I'm a bookaholic, so
Okay.
I got stuff like where's it at? What's my favorite? Google Apps for Littles.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got that. Makiba sent me that one.
All right, so I got Shake Up Learning.
Never
This is a
seen
good one.
that. Okay.
Um, they're all up for borrowing. This one, the math, teach mathing with Google Apps.
Okay.
What other ones I got? I got so many. I got Control Alt Achieve. That's another good one.
Okay. I'm going
And
to look through my books. I have three and everything because I got the two that Makiba told me to get. I got those and then she sent me one. But I'm gonna read through them because I gotta like kind of tweak some things for my group that I have because you gotta kind of gear something for them. It's gotta be something that I know it's things that they can do. Like I would like to do exercise with them, even though they're in a wheelchair, they can still stretch and move their upper body.
yeah,
You
we
know,
can. That's what
you
we're here
know.
for. This is what this is for. We can
Okay.
come up with ideas to help everybody. Like I'm quite sure I can probably find seated yoga for them.
Okay.
Most likely we'll find a book because it's just yoga. I love yoga. Yeah, but it's like I have like books for just about everything. I even have story books because of course I love picture books. So it's like I got like this is my favorite one. This is my new favorite one. Carter reads a newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I
So
got that in my cart for my
this,
nephew.
this is a good book. It's a biography of Carter G. Woodson.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Yes. So I heard about this. I watch on YouTube. I watch the Karen Hunter show,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like almost every day. But on Saturday she does in class with Dr. Greg Carr. Dr. Greg Carr is a professor of Africana studies.
Okay.
Oh my God! So the knowledge that he be dropping, like I'm like every week I'm listening to him,
Okay.
and he started with he talked about this book, and I was really curious about it because Carter G. Woodson is the father of the Black History Month.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it started with that, and my goal for this year for my kids was every story that I read was going to be black and brown characters.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
There ain't gonna be no animals.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be nobody with melanemia. Okay, it's gonna be black and brown. So I got like Carter reads the newspaper. I got Squanto's Journey, the story of the first Thanksgiving, because I
Okay.
was going to do a project with them about telling the truth about Thanksgiving because it's not what you see on Snoopy.
Yeah.
That's what
Ooh,
I'm
okay. Are you ready for maybe some backlash on that?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm
Okay.
ignorant. And I will. I have no problems. So I got like this one, like Morigami. It's about this little boy who learns origami,
Okay.
and I just
Oh,
yes, and it shows like how he never gives up. It even has like different ones he tried to
Is
make.
there any way you can put some of these books in the little chat so that you
yeah. She's
can
going
just
to.
start ordering if we wanted to order them ourselves?
She's supposed to put them on the Power page.
I'm
Okay.
getting there. I am getting there.
She got
I'm
like
getting there.
what you get this last week? Let me see the books you got this week.
See, why you guys put my business out in the street like that?
Hold on.
That's Makiba telling it like the road rage.
Yeah. So I got this one, and it's called the Edu Protocol Guide Book 1. So it got stuff on how to build classroom communities.
Okay.
I got this one, ready to use resources for growth mindset in classrooms.
Oh wow, yeah.
I got mindset in the classroom. As you can see, my tabs already.
I see.
Where's the other one? I got like the growth mindset coach. That was a good one. This one.
So what we're gonna be working on next week?
That's what I was gonna ask. What are you going to work on? Because I mean, this week was like pretty much shot because I was tired.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
So what we can work on is have you heard of Jamboard? I just found that out.
Yeah, me too. It was on one of those PDs we had.
Yeah, and I kind of
Well,
was
I
learned
heard
out.
about it, but I ain't paying no mind. I actually be
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I actually end up doing other things when they be talking. All I
Cause,
hear is,
look, because I got ADD after 20 minutes.
you know what? It turns into a Charlie Brown cactus to me. All I
Yep,
hear is womp 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 womp. They
yep,
lose
womp,
me.
womp,
They lose me. I ain't even gonna lie. Look, I blink my screen and I pull my game out and start playing my game. Please, Lord. I'm telling you, I think I transform into them kids because it
No,
was
no,
interesting.
it's old people chronicles.
But you know what? No, if we're not really paying it no mind because it's not interested, and a lot of stuff don't pertain to us. If it doesn't pertain to me, I really don't care about it. If it has to do with me and what I do in the class, I'm all for it. But don't give me stuff that I can't use. Like you giving me I ready. I was not ready. I'm not ready for I ready.
we looked at that. I was like, we're gonna try it because our kids, like, I have sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, so it worked with us. But I'm like, I can't imagine Kindy's trying to do this.
But
Or
see, also look at kids. Like you got to look at it. I try to base it for all the kids. Like those that can, let them do. Those that can't, you got to create something that they can do. Like how is some of this stuff benefiting my group? You know, like I said, couldn't they get them touch screen? You mean to tell me all the money that the school district got, and y'all got all these companies that's adopting us? You mean you can't get them to order touch screen for these kids?
yeah, hello,
You
yeah,
can make, I even went so far as to give them one of my ideas, which I need to go back to school so I can get some things under my belt. I said, make the kids an avatar, put their little faces on the avatar so that when they walk in the room and you say, who is that? Their picture pops up.
Yeah,
So they
that's what Leah was talking about a couple weeks ago.
yeah. In this book right here, Google
Yeah.
Ask for News.
okay,
Yeah, that's the book you got, Steph.
okay, yeah,
It's
It's
in
really
there.
good.
Yeah,
It's
how
really good.
you make the Bitmoji.
okay, yeah. I thought about putting one of them. I'm gonna make me a little bit emoji. I need to do that because I got it on my phone.
Yeah.
So you know.
Well, all you gotta do is already Leah showed me how to do it. You could the app, the extension is on the laptop.
I'm still trying to find the extension to blur things out behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, for Google Meets.
Yeah, but now that we get ready to do the Zoom, I'm still trying to get that because they said they was sending out a password. I ain't getting nothing. I got the emails, but no password.
Yeah, they made a lot of improvements to Zoom too.
Okay.
You just sign in with your you sign in with your school district email. So it's like a whole that stupid little stepper they had.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did it. Let me look and see if I can find it. It's like a whole thing where it's like you sign in using your school district password, email and password, and it's already set up for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's real easy. I mean, it's like one thing I love about Google is it saves all of your password. The other part is it saves all of your passwords. So you be forgetting what your password is. God forbid you be like,
You
I
get
do that like,
messed up.
yeah.
Well, that's because you have to keep changing it every couple of months because it keeps getting
Yes. Yeah,
And look,
but the
and
district
look, and look, don't let them lie to you. I recycle mine every fourth time.
Oh, I recycle mine too. I change it around. I use the same words, but I just change it around.
Change the numbers around.
I be using dates. I be like, okay, what date was this one? Oh, okay, let me just make it up one date. I just change
Look,
the day.
and don't get mad at somebody that they didn't remember. Didn't I tell you remember it?
Exactly.
Your password.
You just don't listen.
Yeah, like I gotta write other people's passwords down. They're like, Steph, I gave it to you. I'm like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't remember your password. My bad. What was I thinking?
Look, that was part of my job. Remember the kids' locker numbers.
Oh, I just started taking pictures. I was like, listen, what we gonna do is since you can't remember your password and I can't remember your locker number, I took a picture of it. I said, "Oh, you still don't remember? All right, we're gonna put these little blocks in, and we're gonna tape them to the toilet.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Yeah. Then we're
Okay.
gonna tape it to the blocks. We're gonna tape it to the in the doorway, so your locker don't close all the way. Cause I'm
Oh,
not gonna sit and try to figure out your number. My brain hurt. I'm like, listen, I can't figure out yours, mine, and everybody else's. So if you
yeah.
can't remember, I'm gonna help you help yourself by making sure that you can't open this, can't lock this locker all the time. Like I can't.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So what should we do next week? I mean, our brains are going to be completely and utterly fried again.
Well, we got a day off, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Whew. Yeah,
It shouldn't be too bad because you instead of doing five, you're only doing four, so that's kind of good.
that's kind of good. All right, so why don't we try playing with Jamboard and see how we can adjust it to our kids?
Okay.
Because Jamboard, from what I saw, it was pretty darn cool. It's like
Okay.
it's really cool. It's like a giant whiteboard, and
Okay.
you can put like stickers and stuff in it. It's nice.
Well,
It's like
can you tell me how to create my own little classroom?
oh yeah, and I did
Okay.
a video on it too. It's a video on YouTube somewhere.
Okay.
So it's real easy. It's like once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh, I made a classroom for this one. Oh, I made a classroom for that one. It's easy. But it's like what do I do with that video? It's definitely on YouTube, but I'll send you the link for it.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah. Well, all right, we'll play with Jamboard next week and creating like things for our kids to do, especially ones that are in wheelchairs. And I won't say why I don't have touch screens or iPads. I don't understand the Chromebook thing. Or at least give them a mouse. Give them a mouse. They can touch, like they can, or a touchpad. I know they have them. It's like a big mouse pad, which makes it easier. Not the little square in the middle.
Yeah, but some of my kids are one. He's visually impaired, so it's kind of he just kind of swings his hands everywhere and lucks up on it. But then, like he self stems a lot with a lot of things. So when he gets it, he wants to play and bang. So it has to be built strong to handle him.
Does he have He's verbal? Is he verbal? Because if he's verbal, oh, we lost her. Okay, when she gets back. If he's verbal, it's doable. Wait, where is it at? I gotta find it. Devin, child, what are you doing? He's awake. Woo, see, I now I'm all by myself. Kiva says she'll be back. Stuff keeps dropping off, but hey, this is fun. So, oh yeah, next week Jamboard, and I will more Google Apps titles. I'm still getting the hang of this. I wonder if we can do it right. I work on solutions for that. I had to do some thinking and some wandering. We can do this. We can do this. This is so weird being by myself with kids. Oh, anyway. Let me show y'all the rest of the books so y'all can see. This one. This one has a whole story behind it. This one I bought back in June. I just got it 2 weeks ago because it played Ring Around the Mail. It got lost in the mail, wound up back at the store I got it from, and then they had to mail it back out. It was interesting. And then my new books. This is what Kiva was talking about with me. because I'm always buying books. I got the breaking news again, my black and brown people, and then I have When I Was Eight. That is about an indigenous girl who learns how to read, and it's about her time at an Indian, what do they call it? The Indian boarding schools. Oh my God. That's stuff they never talk about. And then this one, Planting Stories. I had to get this one. This one is about the first bilingual librarian who pushed for bilingual books in New York in the library. So, what was her name? Her name is Pure Belpre. So she is responsible for there being bilingual books in libraries, especially children's books. So those are some of the books I have, and of course, this one, the Distance Learning Playbook, again with the tabs already, which I think we're going to work on too. Things like using Google Classroom and making, should I have my document camera, personal videos for directions, and discussing, having a discussion board for your older kids, and talks about, cold classes, which we know, and I'm not talking about cold as in air. I'm talking about cold as in special inclusion, where the teacher really don't want you there or your child, and how the kids can feel that.
Steph left.
Yeah,
Girl, I didn't know it was that late. We've been running our mouth.
I know, right?
So what you gonna do the rest of the day?
I'm gonna take a nap. Oh, I gotta work on my I'm working on my digital notebooks for my kids.
Okay.
And probably take a nap. Maybe I'll fight for my pillow with my cat, because
Yeah, because I went to the laundromat and everything, so that's what I'm gonna do. Take another shower, put my pajamas on, and binge watch something. I'm not gonna be on no computer. I don't want to.
Oh, she said she's having with the Kindle. Oh, okay.
Huh?
Stephanie said she's having trouble with Kindle.
All right, tell her we see her next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. I will do Jamboard and
Okay.
And how to make it work with our kids.
Okay.
And that'll be good. Not something low key.
Yeah.
Because their brain needs a break.
Because I did see that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'll work if my brain doesn't completely. I'll put some more stuff on the website, like more resources, and like lessons that I come up with that will work for us, or ideas.
All right, because I'm gonna check the website out tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. One of the things I'm gonna do on Sunday.
All right,
so I can catch up.
Yeah, I've been kind of slacking a little bit because
Well, that's good because I gotta catch up.
But all of the podcasts are on the website.
Okay.
So, like I said, please listen to them because I don't know how people.
I heard one of them. It was one of them. I think it was on Instagram though.
Yeah, that's like it's the day before. Like I do them every other Monday because, frankly, yeah. Thanks, Stephanie. It was fun. Next week, but yeah, the podcast is every other Monday. I put it out, so I'll be doing one for this Monday. And what I put on Instagram is like they only allow you like a 30-second to a minute, so it's like a tiny bit of the podcast.
All right, so the full one is on the page.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So all you gotta do is click on the page. Let me see if I can pull it.
You're welcome, Stephanie.
Yes, it was fun. Every Saturday. Hoping that my brain don't freeze, but yes, every Saturday, definitely. So it's and you can also listen on iTunes. We're like on iTunes, Pandora. I got us on Deezer, Google Play, So any like most of the podcast place we got it.
Okay.
So it's easy. So here is that is the this is the podcast. We can go get the look at the podcast online. And this week, I think what I'm going to do is make it a YouTube video. So it's like so you can watch it on YouTube or listen to it on YouTube or online.
All right.
So there it is. It's Para Perspective. Like I said, it's on YouTube. Well, I'm putting on YouTube back on YouTube, but it's definitely on the website. It's on Deezer, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Alexa, just about every major podcast spot. That's where it is. You can hear me run my mouth even more.
Look, you got vent somewhere.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, this week is I'm doing the empathetic. So this podcast is going to be about the empathetic para and what it means, and I'm going to tell the best advice that I've ever gotten and how it relates to the job.
What'd you do with PD?
Are they going to run me my coins? Okay, is it for the district or for us?
The district for us.
The district will have to run me my coins because I know they got the money.
Yeah, of course they got the money. They pay the teachers, right?
Right. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks, Stephanie. Yeah, I would do a PD. I would do not mind as long as they run me my coins.
Yeah. I've been asking about that for a while, but I think you'd be good for it. I was just thinking about the subject you just mentioned.
The empathetic. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a podcast. I'll probably finish it tonight and tomorrow. So it'll be ready like 8:00 in the morning. And I'll post it on YouTube as well. So that way it'll be easier for people to get to. If they don't like, listen to podcasts, they can at least watch the video. It'll be a nice little slideshow on top of it all. So it's just not me talking. This be things happening in the video.
Yeah.
Bye, Stephanie.
See you, Stephanie.
All
right. Well, I see my thing dying.
Yeah, it's nap time.
I know. I think that's why I died. I live. I'll be talking to you sometime this weekend. I mean, just
weekend. Yes. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Whew, I'm tired.